Good morning and welcome to Summary with Mrs. Brass. This is our summary of the letters section of the book that you just read. So let's get started. In the very beginning of the book, we meet Robert Walton. He's an explorer and the captain of a ship, and he's exploring the Arctic on his way to the North Pole. Now he's writing to his sister, Margaret Saville, about his voyage. It's a dangerous voyage. There's huge blocks of ice in freezing cold water. But Walton has a strong desire to achieve what he calls a great purpose. Maybe finding a northern passage to the Pacific, revealing the source of the Earth's magnetism, or simply setting foot on undiscovered territory. As he says, what may not be expected in a country of eternal light. In addition to his great purpose, Robert Walton also tells his sister how much he wishes that he had a friend or a companion, someone like him that he could share his thoughts and his dreams with. He is a romantic with a love for the marvelous, which compels him on his journey, and he does not think that his other shipmates can really empathize with him. As they're journeying on, though, the ship becomes trapped in ice, and while they're trapped, the crewmen spy about half a mile away through their telescopes a strange sight. And they see a low carriage on a sledge, which is pulled by dogs. And it's guided by what Walton says he is a being which had the shape of a man, but apparently of gigantic stature. So there's some foreshadowing. A lot of you can probably guess who that is. The ice breaks soon after that, and the ship is due to set sail the next day. But in the morning, they encounter a stranger. This man's very ill. He's obviously emaciated, which means he's half-starved. He's weak, but he won't come onto the ship until he finds out where they're going. And when they tell him they're on the way to the North Pole, they're going north, then he's like, okay, I will get on the ship. And Walton, over the next few days, helps this man to recover, and he keeps him from his crew because he's worried that this man will be overwhelmed by their attention because they're so curious about what's been going on with this man. Why is he up there in this frozen wilderness, almost dying? And he tells them that he is looking for someone. He is following someone. And he's very excited when he hears about the man of a huge or gigantic stature that they saw the day before. The stranger learns of Walton's great purpose in heading to the North Pole, and he says, "You seek for knowledge as I once did, and I ardently hope that the gratification of your wishes may not be a serpent to sting you, as mine has been." So apparently he's gone through something in his search for knowledge that has made him learn the error of his ways. And that's one of the developing themes of the novel, the danger that can come along with the search for knowledge. So as we dig more deeply into the book, we're going to discover more about the themes in Frankenstein. But as we end the letters, the stranger is clearly distressed and he has a story that he wants to tell. He wants to unburden himself to Robert Walton. And at this point, the narration shifts from Captain Robert Walton to the stranger. In chapter 1, you'll find out just who that stranger is. Thank you.